Are listing agents starting to get desperate? So if you watch my October market update, or you just don't live in a box, you know that we are in a high interest rate market. Everyone's talking about it. High interest rate, high interest rate. We know interest rates are really, really high. And so more places are sitting on the market and more buyers are reluctant to start and purchase in this market. So earlier this week, an investor from California calls me up and he says, hey, I'm looking to buy my very first investment property in Colorado. We are looking for multifamilies. We're looking for duplexes, triplexes, quadplexes. Can you help me out? And of course, I get those showings scheduled and we pretty much show 8 places on Monday this week. And after showing all 8 of those places, there's 2 places that he really liked and 2 places that he wanted me to go back, pull comps so we can see if we want to submit an offer. So as soon as I finish those showings, I come back to my office, I pull the comps, and I get to submitting feedback. So when you're a buyer's agent, you pretty much want to let all of the listing agents know what your buyers thought, what you thought, and pretty much submit some feedback because those sellers, they love it. They love the little feedback. And so I try to do this every single time because it helps the listing agent out really, really well. And so I go back, I submit the feedback to the sellers, and I tell 2 of those properties that we are thinking about submitting an offer. I will get back to them once my buyer pretty much lets me know which one he likes the most. So the next day I'm at the gym and I get a call on my phone. Hey, this is Kareem. Hey, you showed one of my properties yesterday and you said you might be submitting an offer. I really just wanted to talk to you and see if we can get something done. I'm like, yeah, we're really looking at another property as well. We're pulling comps, we're just seeing rental rates in the area and just gonna see which one makes the most sense for my buyer so that I can make the most money, essentially. And he's like, hey man, we're really, really motivated. We're thinking about doing a price reduction. We're also willing to throw some seller concession. We really just wanna get this deal done. We are really motivated again. Please, can we just get something happening? I'm like, hey man, I'll let my buyer know. I can't make any promises. I will get back to you. So I hang up the phone. I text my buyer, damn, sounds like these listing agents are desperate. I pretty much tell him about the conversation, move on about my day, finish my workout. So about an hour later, I'm heading back from the gym to my office, and as soon as I'm about to set my bag down, I get another phone call. Hey, this is Kareem. Hey Kareem, you just showed my property yesterday. It looks like you guys were semi-interested in submitting an offer. I just really want to talk. And then, you know, it sounds like the same conversation I had an hour ago. And so I keep listening. We are really, really motivated. We're already thinking about putting $50,000 down on a price reduction. We're thinking of doing more in seller concession. We're just really motivated. Please, we need something going. Can you please help us out? Is essentially the whole phone call. And so I tell her, same thing I told the last listing agent, can't make any promises. I'm gonna get back to my buyer. I will let you know what happens as soon as I know. I hang up the phone and then I text my buyer again. Damn, and the other one's desperate too. We can really get something going. And it really just got me thinking, are all of these listing agents getting desperate? And that's really why I wanted to make today's video, because I wanted to let you guys know how we could use this to our advantage. How as buyers getting into this market, we can use these sellers needing to go to our advantage in order to get the absolute best price, getting to a home and really get something you really want, something you really need. So when you're negotiating with sellers, you gotta ask yourself, why are they moving? Because it's a really high interest rate market. Not a lot of people are wanting to move, but yet time and time again, people are moving, and there's a reason why, and it is 3 different reasons. It could be more, but these are the 3 main ones. First things first, we have job relocations. If people are moving cities, moving states for their job, they can't stay where they are. They can't stay in their home no matter the market, so they're gonna have to sell their house. You know who else has to sell their house? People who are getting divorced or people whose families are growing. If you're having a new kid, you might need more bedrooms, more space for the kid because you probably didn't have enough space in the first hand. And so you're gonna need a bigger house. You're gonna have to sell your house. Or thirdly, people going through financial hardships. People who have hospital bills, which is what we see often. People who need a bunch of money at once. They need to sell their house so that they can fix something happening in their life. So all of these people have to sell their house. They have to move. And these are the people that we see that are really, really motivated to move. And these are the people that we can really start negotiating with. And so when you're negotiating with these sellers, you want to ask for things like seller concessions. Seller concessions is probably the biggest thing instead of just a price reduction, because with a seller concession, you can use it to pay down your closing costs, you can use it to pay down your down payment, or even most importantly, this one might excite you guys, you can use it to buy down your interest rate. And so if you're really scared of these 7.5, even higher interest rates, you can buy it down to 5, you can buy it down to 4 if you get enough seller concessions. And of course, you have to talk with your lender, talk with your real estate agent, but you can always get this done. Well, that pretty much concludes the video. I'm Kareem Howard with Coldwell Banker Realty. If you're looking to buy or sell in the beautiful state of Colorado, All of my contact information will be down in the description, so reach out in any way you see fit. As always, I will catch you guys next week.